Merriam-Webster defines smorgasbord as a luncheon or supper buffet offering a variety of foods and dishes. Similarly, life in and of itself is a variety of people, careers, and cultures. Join me, Matt Bingle, as we discuss how each individual became the person that they are today, and whatever else they want to talk about too. It's an open invitation, and you're invited. So come on in and grab a seat. Welcome to Bingle Smorgasbord. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the Smorgasbord. Come on in, have a seat. My name's Matt Bingle. Welcome to Bingle Smorgasbord. This is the beginning of our Meet the Crew series. It's a 3-episode series where you'll be able to meet the wonderful crew who will be helping me with this show. Our first episode and first guest is Andi Cohen. Andi, I've known for about a year now, a little give or take. We talk a lot about Andi and their vibe, and also a little bit about dissociative identity disorder, which is what Andi has. So you'll learn a little bit about Andi too. I'm doing this series not just so you can meet the crew, but also because you may see these people again as they co-host on future shows. So this is a great way for you to know them and to kind of know their vibe a little bit. So enjoy the vibe with Andi Cohen. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. All right, Andi, welcome aboard to the
What's up?
Smorgasbord.
What up, home skillet?
What up? Welcome to the team, I guess. Publicly,
Thanks.
officially, I guess.
Ooh,
So,
I made it out in the public. I can come out of the closet.
sure, if that's your preference, go for it.
By the way, I'm gay.
Very well, like not even 30 seconds in, we're already great. Well, we already know the vibe, folks. so let's kick this off. Go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit.
Hey, I'm Andi. Currently the age of 26. Probably when this goes out, I will be 27. My birthday's in June. I have a dog. She's a pain in my ass, but I love her. She's 2 years old. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty chaotic. I'm a chaotic neutral person. I like chaos. If you ask Matt, he'll probably be like, "No, you're just chaos."
Yeah. I don't think there's any such thing as a chaotic neutral. I don't think. For those asking, what breed is your dog?
My dog, she is a beagle mixed with Jack Russell, and I'm gonna get a genetic DNA test on her just to see what else she is.
Very well. Very well. I don't know if they have like well, I'm sure dogs, dogs
They do
have DNA
actually.
tests. I know they have
They
DNA. I
do.
just didn't know that they had like DNA tests for that.
They
Hey,
actually do
yeah,
to see what percentage dogs are and everything.
very well. See, you learned something new today. Hooray! Good job.
Welcome to the Bingle Smorgasbord.
Yes.
You learn something new with the show every week.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. And I guess that's a good transition. What is your vision for this podcast? Now that you're on the team, what is your vision for the podcast as part of the team?
I guess just to let people be themselves. It's like a very not really relaxing, but I guess you could say kind of relaxing environment. Just letting people like let out what's on their mind, like get to know people and their experiences in the world, not just like it's not going to be like your standard interview, like, "Oh, what made you think of that?" No, you'll see between me and who I call little bro, my chaoticness, and I'll be like, "So, this is what I was thinking." And it'll just go from there. But like I think it would just be like a very chill environment for our guests and everything.
Yeah, that's
Like
that's
I
kind of
want
that's kind of what I was
our vibe.
thinking. Yeah, it's
I think that's
that
like our vibe anyway.
that is our vibe anyway. But yeah, I would kind of say that just kind of free flowing kind of thing.
Yeah,
Again,
that's a better wording than I did. Yeah.
it's
I'm not
different
good with
from the
words.
Nah, me neither at points, but again, we're still new here, folks. Only our second show here.
Words
So
can hurt.
everybody hurts, as REM once said. So, so you are. I brought you on technically as a production manager, but obviously you're going to help out with a lot more,
Yes.
like the social media aspects and all that. So,
From editing to social media to possibly co-hosting a couple of episodes if Little Bro wants me in them.
of
He'll be like,
course,
"Yo, we have this guest. I think you guys would vibe very well with each other. Want to join me on?" And yeah, I'm like, I'm a very easygoing person also, so
and the same thing with our other crew members too.
yeah. When
I
you get to
pro
meet them,
yeah, when you get to meet them, you'll love them.
oh
But
yeah.
yeah, it's just kind of like this collaborative effort, I guess you could say, between all of us. And
I was going to say the four of us, we make a really great team.
oh yeah, we make a great team. We've had a lot of fun coming up with concepts for this,
Ideas.
guest ideas, and I think that'll be a lot of fun too. But as you said, I think it'll be the again just kind of free flowing, different from the standard interview type.
Yeah. Like they
Yeah.
may like we might book like once in a while occasionally, but that's not what we're really here for. We're just here to get to know how people are to their day-to-day living, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
Like
ordinary.
learning them as a person.
Yeah,
How
because
someone who's like ordinary can also show that they are pretty ordinary as a person.
oh yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I was gonna say. We've already got ideas for a lot of great people.
Yes, yeah.
Just ideas right now, because you got to remember we are still in the early stages of this show. We haven't gotten to that point yet, but
But
uh,
that point will come eventually, and
it will.
as we always say, at least I tell little bro, trust the process.
Yep. And again, this
Definitely
is
trust that process.
it's still very early in the process.
Hmm.
So again, I think we get some good stuff
One
here.
conversation that like stuck out to me because we're on this topic was he was like, I have an idea for this guest. I'm like, well, this guest is well known in this community. Let's wait till later on in the show at least to show that, hey, we got this many viewers. Would you like to hop on? Just speak how you view life in general, just because they're like a little bit more popular in the community. I don't want like them to be like, oh, they're new
Yeah,
and just assume that we're just doing this just for fun. Well, obviously, yes, we are, but we also want to get to know people as well,
it
just
is.
for
It
who they
is
are.
going. It is going to be fun. That I
Oh,
will
but you know
say.
what I
It
mean?
is going to be. I get what you're saying. It is going to be fun, but
Oh yeah,
I think it's also to like really get to know people as people, not
yeah,
just
because
what they've done. Because a lot of people, what they've done is great in and of
completely
itself.
different from what they do day to day.
Oh yeah, because what they do, is very different from how might be very different from how they live.
Yeah,
So it's like a
like you can look
180.
at like examples actors.
Oh yeah,
They have to
actors are big
perform
thing.
on, let's just say, I'll use the character Owen Hunt. Kevin, his name is Kevin.
Hmm.
His character is like they say the worst character in that show. But if you look from his outside perspective, he is like the most phenomenal person ever. But it just shows how well these actors can like show up to these roles
Oh yeah,
and just go with it.
yeah. But also sometimes those roles can, how do I word it? Like not bleed into themselves, but like be a part of themselves as their
Oh
characters.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
some of the storylines that I've noticed in that show particularly, have stuck with him, but in the good way, not the bad way.
Right. Yeah.
It's like a lesson being learned not to do that mistake again.
Right. And I think it's
And
a
I'm
very
a
good
big
message.
advocate for that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Saying goes, actions speak louder than words. So obviously you
Always.
gotta take the action, gotta take the responsibility.
Oh
So
yeah,
I think
definitely.
I think that's a great vision. I think that was a similar vision with me because if you folks missed our introductory episode, I've been podcasting with a different show for a few years and kind of learned my own
Different.
different
Yeah.
style, different people, and they're all great people. A lot of them are fantastic people, but
Yeah.
I think over time, because I was just starting out, just kind of learning what I want in terms of a
To
podcast.
do.
I mean, it's great talking to people. Don't get me wrong, but it's like just the way of going about it. I think will stand out. I certainly hope. Um,
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah. So I've noticed you're wearing a beanie inside the house. That's not usual. Not ideal, at
Well,
least.
I mean, one, I am cold because I opened all my windows, and that was like the smartest idea I had today because my dog likes fresh air and everything. But I also wear the beanie because I have a condition in my brain where I gotta protect the back of my brain. It is called Chiari malformation type 1. I've had it since birth. Most people are asymptomatic, so they don't really get diagnosed. I'm part of that lucky crew where I am symptomatic. I
Hmm.
have had brain surgery before to
Hmm.
help alleviate some of the symptoms.
So you mentioned the back of your brain. What happens with the back of your brain?
So, with the back of the brain, the cerebellum, tonsils that you have in your brain, so it's supposed to be on the inside of your skull. Mine likes to peek out.
Oh.
So mine just comes out
Hmm.
and it touches my spine.
Oh.
And there's different, like, it's called a herniation because it goes down to your spine and everything, and it just herniates there.
Hmm.
So mine is, I believe, was calculated at 18 millimeters, which is
Hmm.
equivalent to 6 inches.
Oh.
No, sorry, half an inch. My bad. That was way off.
I was about to say 6 inches. Good God.
Oh, that would be like my whole, like half of my, no, that would be like all of my cervical
Yeah, that would just
spine part.
6 inches. I'm like,
Just
good Lord.
that's definitely normal. No, I meant half an inch.
Definitely normal. It's half an inch. Okay. Half an inch.
Yes,
Let's
half
just
an
make that
inch.
clear. Half an
Half an
inch.
inch. Yes.
No, do not get that confused. Okay.
Please, please don't take my advice. I am not a medical professional. I'm only speaking from personal experience.
Yeah. Andy is only speaking from personal experience and is not a medical professional. Oh, well.
No, but I do have a lot of medical knowledge being a CNA myself.
Hmm.
So I do have that medical aspect. So I do comprehend a lot of medical terms, pick up really quickly.
But you don't consider
That's why
yourself a medical
sometimes
professional.
no, 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 no. Because I never went to like nursing school
Hmm.
or
Gotcha.
I never went to med school.
Hmm.
But I got the basic terminology. So like if someone's like, "Oh, this person's NPO," I'm like, "Oh, they can't have anything by their mouth right now."
Hmm.
Like I know basic terms, so I can be like, "I'm sorry, at this moment I cannot provide you a drink. Right now you are restricted." And I'd be so polite about it.
Of course, you kind of have to
Yeah.
be.
I mean, I know many CNAs who are just there for the money, unfortunately, which is really sad. But I was at CNA. I was always there for my patients. I'm a very kind, I mean, caring person. I
I
am
think
also kind, but
I think that's a lot of occupations though these days. I think a lot of
yeah,
people are there just for the money. I mean, granted, everything is so expensive. I mean,
it
here
is.
in Baltimore, just in the last month, gas prices have went up from $2.94 to $4.
That's
because
here in
because of
Salem.
the
I mean, we were like $3.80
well.
already, and then it shot up to $4. I live in Salem, Massachusetts, so
See, I've had a bigger jump than you. That's not fair.
it's like
Wow. Thanks. Thanks. Appreciate it.
no
It's
problem.
no, but it's everything is becoming so expensive. Obviously, we're not going into
Yeah.
reasons why. If you folks watch the news, you probably know.
No.
But it's gotten
It's
insane.
just
Like
me just being honest, you know.
even just the
And
basic stuff like
sometimes
groceries.
I'm a very blunt person. I can't help it.
Mm, at
Mm.
I don't know about that. At
But
times,
you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So speaking
You've
of
known me for almost a year now. So
almost a year, not quite a year yet, but almost. So
we're like really tight though.
we are very tight, as you folks can tell. So what other everyday challenges do you face with your life? I know you mentioned the Chiari, but what other everyday challenges do you face?
I have borderline personality disorder, which is cluster B disorder, where it's I have a hard time regulating my emotions. I also have what they quote rare, but it's now known as uncommon dissociative identity disorder, formerly known as multiple personality disorders. So that's pretty much I went through so much as a child. My processing brain could not grasp all that. So what my brain did, it divided itself into alters or like different types of versions of me as myself. Because I wasn't the original host. I am now the host of our system because our host couldn't handle the pressure,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately. But she's still in the system. We have about 50 alters, so a lot of my day consists of unfortunately dissociating, having seizures,
Oh,
and just trying to live my life the best that I can. I'm hoping to go back to school, well, to get another certificate
there you
for
go.
medical billing and coding, so I can make some extra moolah.
Nothing wrong with the electric moolah. You mentioned that it was cluster B. Is there like a big
Yes.
is there like a big difference between whatever cluster A is and cluster B?
So cluster B disorders are more, I would say, more severe than cluster A,
Hmm.
only because I'm saying this for valid reasons. I'm not going to use the actual words. So with borderline, you have a lot of tendencies of fear of abandonment. You have a lot of really bad thoughts of like doing things to yourself or others,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately. So it's with borderline, how it's different than bipolar is borderline is based on trauma. Bipolar, they say, is genetic.
Mm.
And I like making the joke, I have bipolar and bipolar express.
Bipolar. Oh my God.
You've heard
Bipolar.
of the you've heard of the polar express, but have you heard of the bipolar express? Choo choo.
Sad thing is, Polar Express is one of my favorite movies at Christmas.
I actually I actually have PTSD from that movie.
Do you really?
Hear me out, okay? I know this is a little off tangent, but it's on tangent at the same time.
Go for it.
When I was in my senior year of high school, it was my last semester because I had to do another semester because credits didn't transfer and everything, so it
Hmm.
frustrated me and everything.
Of course.
But that year, we had to play a medley of the Polar Express,
Oh wow.
and let me tell you, it was an absolute train wreck.
I can imagine. I can imagine it being
So
a
it's not like I don't like the movie, but every time I hear Polar Express, I immediately think of the
you think
train
back
wreck.
to that.
Yeah.
I mean that sounds like a train wreck because there's so many musical cues. You got
Yeah,
the title track, you got Hot Chocolate, and then you got this slow song, Believe. It's like, where do you go with that?
right?
That's what confuses me because again, I love the movie. It's one of my favorite movies to watch it
No, but it's
during the
like a weird
holidays.
medley.
I haven't even heard it, and it sounds so weird.
I remember when I first moved down to Georgia, okay? And I was placed in like their advanced class and everything.
Hmm.
I think it was called classical orchestra because you have like um ninth grade orchestra. I don't remember what that was called. And then you had classical and then I think chamber. I was
Yeah,
always in classical because I didn't feel safe enough to go to chamber.
fair.
And the teacher came over to me and looked at me. She's like, you're supposed to audition to get into this class, right? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And then I explained I've been playing the violin at that point for 10, 11 years.
Oh wow.
Mm. Almost 10 years actually at that point because it was 2017 and I started playing in 2008. So I have a lot of experience. I've been almost playing for 20 years now. And so in order to get the right chair for you for orchestra, you had to play a certain part of the piece and everything that the conductor gave you, my teacher in that case.
I didn't even know there were specific
And
chairs.
yeah, so you have first, second, third, fourth,
Oh.
fifth, sixth. So I'm guessing one of my alters took over because personally, myself as Andy, I cannot play the violin to save my life. But one of my alters can.
Hmm.
So we all have like different talents, so that's really cool. And the piece that we were playing was Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
Oh yeah.
And you would think you're just playing, oh, you're playing in first position. No, we had to shift all the way up onto E string, which is the highest string on the violin, to eighth position, which is like closer to your neck area and everything. And
Hmm.
let me tell you, I almost played that part nearly perfect.
Oh wow.
I got sixth chair.
Hmm.
And the conductor apologized. My teacher was like, oh, yeah, I can see why you're in this class now.
So wait, what is the difference between chairs? Like, is there really that big
It's
of a difference?
just so first chair is like concert master. So like when like for like solos they normally get all the solos and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And if first chair isn't there, then it goes to the second chair, second to third, third to fourth, fourth to fifth, and then everyone would move up a chair.
Mm.
So it's just letting us know who's the concert master and who's the second concert master, pretty much. Like backup.
Oh. So
So
like
like
no.
let's just
So like no, the ones that are you're kind of screwed. You're on your own.
oh listen, if I was ever I was actually a concert master in fifth grade.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Fun fact.
Hmm.
Do I remember what I played in fifth grade? No.
I I figured. I barely even remember what I sung in choir in fifth grade because we had this class choir.
Yeah.
And we, for those of you who might not remember the music K8 music, that's been around for a
Yes.
very long time, I did it when I was in elementary school. Some songs
Nice.
I still remember a couple of them, but it's like not very many. So, but it was
It
also a music
was
class too.
speaking of fifth grade, at my fifth grade graduation going up to middle school, that's when the climb came out.
Oh yeah.
And we, as a fifth grade class, had to sing it to our parents.
Oh, that's beautiful actually.
It was really sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what what I sang at my fifth grade graduation.
That's like the only thing I
I
remember
can
from fifth grade.
I
Well,
can.
besides my fifth grade trip getting lost with my friend on trying to find my class at the beach.
Oh
We she had
no.
one was I think her mother had to go to the bathroom and whatnot, right?
Hmm.
Which and at this point, this friend of mine was pretty shy.
Hmm.
So my teacher was like, "We were going to put you with somebody else, but they need an extra person in this group. Do you mind going over there?" I'm like, "No, I'm very easygoing and whatnot." And then we accidentally got lost on Fire Island in New York, but we made it back.
No.
It was so much fun.
Well, I'm glad you
We
made
had
it
a lot
back.
of fun. We actually ended up meeting up with them accidentally. We're like, "Oh, look who we found."
Wow.
I have a lot of funny, like wild stories.
Do you know how far Fire Island is from like Times Square and whatnot? 'Cause, like I'm trying to visualize it.
So, Fire Island, you actually have to go onto Long Island
Oh.
to get to.
Oh.
So, and there's different ports throughout Long Island, and I'm pretty sure the closest one would be in Nassau County.
Hmm.
And from there, it's like, depending on where you're going, like 30 to an hour. But like I said, it depends on what part of Fire Island you're going to.
Hmm.
So.
If anybody's listening on Long Island, please help me out. 'Cause- please.
We could have this full blown discussion after this, okay?
Sure, sure. Why not? So, what is one thing that you think you've done successfully?
Um, always been there for a lot of people and learning my true self value.
I think it's really important learning your own self value.
Especially since I was like, I hate to say it, abused a lot of my life.
Mm,
I'm not gonna get into that, but being abused and been in therapy since fifth grade, trying to rediscover who I am as a person or how to, I can say, function as a multiple
hmm.
and everything.
Right, because with the altars and all that, it is kind of multiple.
Yeah. Yeah. Or having a big brain and tiny skull, just trying to navigate everything. Just taking it day by day. Um, use the skills that I was given, like just learning to how to be a human again. To like from being in really bad environments to now having my own place now, trying to navigate how to go from here.
Yeah, but I guess it's not just the skills you're given; it's the skills you've learned as
Learned.
well.
Yeah. And I love like helping people learn about new skills that
Right,
they don't know about.
right, right. So, since this is one of our first shows, I guess, what is one thing? I guess since we've known each other for about a year, we've grown really close.
Hmm.
What is one thing you've wanted to know about me? Is there anything you've always wanted to know?
All right, this is going to sound a little weird.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Would you dye your beard rainbow for Pride Month?
Would I?
Yeah. I
Uh,
told you it's a random question.
oh, I know.
Remember the sky supports the LGBT.
Because of the rainbow. Um, this is the vibe we have. Um, I don't see why not. I don't see why not at all. I mean, I'm an
It was just like
ally.
a
I think
ally.
I think I think it'd be kind of challenging to actually like
Oh
pull
no, I
off.
get it.
I want to, but it's like all those colors.
It
Like
would be very hard to
like
manage,
oh
yeah.
yeah, it would be hard to manage, and
Oh no, I was just curious.
it'd be hard to
Like I said, it was like a random question. You said anything. I'm like, I got you.
I mean, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But it's just actually pulling it off because it's like
No, I get
there's
it.
all the
Yeah.
different colors. It's not just one. I think that'd be the toughest thing. I'd be for it. It's just pulling it off would be
No,
the difficult thing.
definitely.
But I would be all for it. I mean,
And then I have one
I'm
other
not.
question for you.
Go for it.
This may be a little bit of a tough one for you. Who would be your dream guest on the pod?
You know, I've been thinking about that. That's very, very difficult, and I'm trying to think of guests that I have not talked to through other
Oh, I get it.
shows,
Yeah.
and it's so limiting. I really don't know. Um,
Great question.
it is. It is a great question. I
Because it
haven't.
can be anybody in the world.
It really could. I have not had the chance to talk to Bob West yet.
That would be,
I think
I
he would be
think
so
that would be
fun.
great for you.
I think so too.
I
Doesn't
can
don't
see that vibe would be so great.
I think so too. And we could get into like he's more into like graphic design now for stuff with like the Muppets and
Yeah.
stuff like that, which is amazing. Um,
For
so it would
those who don't know, little bro over here is a puppet fanatic.
yes, I
And I
am.
say that with
I
love.
with love.
And
I'm.
and
Uh,
I'm not saying that disrespectfully because he knows how much I'm into it too. So
oh yeah, I'm. As I mentioned in the intro episode, I've been a puppeteer for the last almost 6 years. So,
yeah,
yeah.
and he's really good at it too.
Thank you. I really appreciate
No
that.
problems.
But there are other people in the puppetry community I would want. But in terms of dream guests, I don't know. But the thing is, I'm also trying to be realistic about it too.
No, I get
That's the
it's
hard thing. It's
and
like
the thing is, you don't like in retrospect, it doesn't have to be
right, right.
realistic. Like I said, it could be like a dream that like you really want to happen eventually. Maybe if this gets like really big,
Yeah. I don't know, cause dream
because you
guests.
always know I have your support,
Right,
like your
right,
back in anything
right.
that you. If you set your mind to it, I know I will back you.
Right. But the thing is, dream guest. That's like big, big. You know, like
No, I get it.
obviously it's not the is all that ends all, obviously, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I'll have
All
to
you
think
gotta
about that
do is
one.
shoot your arrow.
Yeah, I mean through another show, I've talked to a lot of great puppeteers in the
Yeah,
some from like Sesame Street, Fraggle Rock, all that, and they're all wonderful people. But see, I can
yeah, definitely.
and sure, it'd be great for them to be on this show too. Don't get me wrong,
Because
but
then they can express how they feel about their
mm-hmm.
life and everything. Yeah,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
totally understandable.
Yeah, but again, it's like who have I not had the chance to talk to yet throughout my podcasting time and be like, you know what, this is somebody I'd want on. But for now, I think that would be Bob West. I think
That's
because
fair.
I'm a Barney kid. I grew up with like the
Yeah.
Bob West era of Barney. I
Yo,
mean,
so did I.
a lot of people did. I
He's
still
only a couple of months younger than me, honestly. Well, a whole year, but technically.
not an entire year. We're a couple months apart. Um,
Yeah.
but I still have my childhood VHS tapes, which came out in like 1997, and
Oh no, it's older than
I was born
me. Oh no.
only by a couple years. It's not like it's not like a vinyl record from like 1962 or something like that. It's like although although my
That would be cool.
my grandmother gave us a whole bunch of like 45s from like the 50s and 60s, kind of like from when my mom was growing up, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But I'll just show this one time on the show, like because 45
Yeah.
for those that don't know vinyl records, like you got the albums and whatnot, those big discs, and they're still like quite popular today. But
They are.
but it's these
They made a
smaller
big comeback.
huge comeback.
Yeah,
Now I mentioned VHS tapes. Do I think VHS tapes would make a comeback? Nostalgically would be amazing. Realistically, that's a whole different story.
probably not.
Probably not. As much as we would love to, as much as I would love
Unfortunately.
to, but it's just like that's the technology is. I don't want to say outdated, but I feel like it is because
Well,
we're
I
now in
can
this era of
see
streaming.
one way that it could technically bring back nostalgia in a way faced today. And it may sound like a little berserk. Like you get the graphics from the VHS tapes, right?
Yeah.
And you just keep it the way it is, like no upgrades, no nothing.
Right.
And then you
Yeah.
put it on the streaming services that way. I think that would
Oh.
be cool.
Oh. You mean like the previews and stuff?
Yeah.
Let's see. And no skips either. You just oh,
Hmm.
that sounds so interesting. I kind of like that, honestly.
It's a different idea. Like I said, it's different,
Yeah,
but I can
it's
definitely see it happening.
you know what? That's actually a good idea, actually. I like that.
Sometimes my brain works. It's just
Some
falling out of my skull.
mm,
That's my favorite line. I'm sorry.
well, hey, everybody has a
I
favorite
got it from
line.
my neurologist. Shout out to my homeboy.
Yeah, there you go. So that's our vibe. Andy, I can't tell you how much I enjoyed this. Thanks for being the first guest on the show.
Anytime.
Yay. Can't wait to have you on more as
Absolutely.
time goes
Can't wait to
along.
work on behind the scenes and everything. I'm like so pumped.
I'm so excited to have you on the team and thanks for
I
being
am
here.
so pumped.
Um,
Absolutely.
it's great having you here. Really enjoyed it.
All right. I gotta say this. Make good choices.
I can hear somebody in my head saying, "No,
No!
no." That's this episode
I
of the
hope that
Smorgasbord.
person hears it and goes, no!
She probably will.
And
On
I
that,
can't wait.
I'm excited for it. On that note, thank you for joining us on the Smorgasbord.
Absolutely.
We'll continue this series, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Um,
Yeah,
yeah. Thank you again, Andy. Really appreciate it.
no problem. Later, guys.
That's all for now. Hope you got your fill. Join us next week for another fun-filled, enchanting, and exciting episode of English Smorgasbord. Thanks for visiting. So long.